Hi, welcome. We're going to look at Easy Pro Reviews Azon Edition, and we're going to see how we create a page or a view page for an Amazon product from scratch. So here we are, and I'm going to go on the Get Started page, and I'm just going to put in electric guitar, because that's kind of the area that I'm looking at. I've got a blog name already in here. That's optional. If you're going to add these pages to blogs, you want to put that blog name in there. It helps when it configures it later with the navigation. And the other option you got down here is the actual Amazon country. So whatever affiliate or associate the country you're in, that's the URL you need to select. Okay, let's get started with that. And now we just need to fill this form in. So we start off with personal intro or brand. So we're just going to put a name or a business name or your brand in there. This is the blog name, as I said before. That's just pasted in by default from the previous page. And the first real thing we need to look at is the actual product. So let's go and find a product to review. So we can click the Amazon search link here, and it'll take us off to electric guitars. We're sorted by customer review. That's the amount of stars it's got. Now obviously I'm looking for the highest number of stars, only 4.5 or above, to be honest. So over here I can put average customer reviews. I can click 4 stars and up, because I certainly don't want to be selling any products that has less than that. And also I want a reasonable price as well, so I'm going to click $200 and above. And the other thing I need to look for really is products that have sold a lot, and these are ones which have had plenty of reviews on here. So I'm actually want to drill down a bit more for this one, and I'm going to go to a particular brand. I'm going to go to Fender, because that's the product of a Fender product that I want to review at the moment. And I'm looking down here now, and I can see we've got $229. So that's not bad. 4.5 stars, or 4.6 stars out of 5. Brilliant. 494 reviews, so that means there's probably thousands of sales of that. So all in all, that looks like a good product to promote. So let's open that one up, and I'm going to copy off the actual title of that one, and that's the first thing I'm going to drop into my review page. Okay, the next thing I need to look at is a YouTube video that's reviewing it. So if we click here on this YouTube search link, it'll go off and find a review video for this particular product. Now you can sort through these and find whatever you want. If you've got lots of them, you can even check and put it into this year, get a more current one. But I'm looking right at the top of the page here. It looks quite good. I've got a Squire by Fender Affinity Stratocaster black metallic review, so that's exactly what we're looking for. It's only a month old, so this is a right bang up to date review. 8.5 minutes long, so quite a reasonable length of video. So all in all, looks pretty good. So I'm going to choose that one. Okay, just going to pause that one off. So obviously, as I would look through this video and actually see what they're saying about the review, so that I kind of have some idea about what the guitar's all about and what I can do and what I can promote. So let's just go back here for the moment. So I need to get the actual URL for that one. So I'm going to copy the entire URL, and I'm going to drop that into the YouTube code section there. So that's done. Now we've got the option to start and stop the time, or to set the start and stop time of the video. That helps us clean any sort of superfluous stuff off the end if it's a bit ragged, or you don't want to go through all the promotions they're putting on, or you can take off some stuff from the beginning. It gives you a small amount of editing on that video to tidy it up for your own personal use. We're going to put a background image on here, and in this particular case I've got a bunch of here. I'm going to select the keyboard. It's not a guitar, but it's music related, so that should work pretty well. We also got to put the video transcript in. So we can get that from here again, back to the video. Down the bottom, if we look, we'll see these 3 dots. We can click the 3 dots and we can see open transcript. And if we scroll back up to the side here, it'll open up the transcript on the side. And I'm just going to hit 3 dots on here as well, toggle the timestamp, and that gets rid of the timestamp for me. And I can just copy this transcript of the video. This is going to help the SEO on the page, of course, with some extra text and all the stuff. So I'm just going to paste that on there. And as I said, in general, it comes up pretty ragged, so I can unformat the transcript, and it'll just put it into a block for me, one complete block of text. And now I can take a little bit of time, and I can go through this and just set some paragraphs in there to make it, easier to read. And you can capitalize the beginning of those. It's pretty much self-sorting out. Let's say if you just break it up into a few paragraphs, it'll look better when it gets on the page. But the main reason for this, as I say, is to it gives some extra SEO value on the page with the additional text, and of course being the transcript of the video, that all helps. Okay, we want to review the thing ourselves, and we're going to give it a review value. We'll give it a thumbs up value of 1 to 5 for 3 different categories, and you can choose what they are. In this case, I'm going to go for playability. I'm going to go for build quality. And I'm going to go for sound quality. But these are completely optional. You can choose what you want. As I said, you would have read, seen the video, you've read the reviews, you can check reviews on Amazon to see what people are saying about it, see the questions about it, so you can get plenty of information on these products, all over the web, no problem at all. It won't take you long to be able to figure out what's good and bad about it, and where you should be pitching your review status. Now obviously you want to be pitching stuff at the high end, because this is stuff that you're selling, and you won't be selling rubbish. If it's rubbish and you have to mark it down on your own thumbs up, then you're really not much point in putting it up if you're thinking you're going to sell it. But for this moment, I'm going to say we've got playability, so it's a great guitar, so it's going to be 4.5 playability. Build quality, it's going to be 4, and the sound quality I'm going to give us 5, and that's my score for that. Right, next we need to put some links in. You want to sell this thing, so you want to get some money for it, so let's go and get the links for it. And let's go back to the Amazon product, and we just need to go to text up here. You see the Amazon Associate site stripe. You need to be logged into your Amazon Associate account, of course. This will then show up on the top of all your products. Just take the short link for the text. Let's just drop that one in. And then grab the image link. Again, to grab the large one, just copy that, drop it in to the page, and finally let's grab the custom link and paste that one in as well. Okay, next we need to look for a list of product or review features. So you just want some features or general list of stuff about the product. And we're also looking for the full product specification, so we can probably find those in the same place. Now, as I say, you mustn't get these from Amazon itself. You mustn't copy anything from the Amazon pages. That is against their terms and conditions. But nothing to stop you going to look at the manufacturer's site or other sites. So let's just go back to the actual product name, and we can go and do just a straight Google search on that. And most of the time you can find a manufacturer's site is always best, but there are other sites, of course, that do it. And there we go. We've got the Stratocaster HSS Squire electric guitars in the Fender shop. So let's go and just look on there for the moment. And there we are, Fender Series HSS. In fact, that's the very one we're looking at. There's the black metallic one. They've got various other colors as well. And this looks really good. So what we can do now is, as I say, we take the features. So here's some features. So I can just copy these features off and pop them in here. Let's put them in the features box. I'll put as many as I like in there. We'll sort it all out. I mean, if you wanted to, we could go back and take some of this stuff here. And drop that in. Okay, it'll all sort itself out when we see it in a moment. And we need the full specification of it, so let's go back here. We've got the highlights as the specifications, and again you can just copy this and drop that in the specifications box. Okay, we've now got a review summary to go in here. Now what I suggest you just do in here is add in something like pros and cons, but you can literally do whatever you like. As I said, you've been through the reviews, you looked at some of the stuff, you've read through the specs, you'll be able to tell you what the pros and cons are. So I'm just going to quickly put something in like, so I'm just say, great looking guitar, plays like a demon, sounds amazing, perfect at this price, and the cons, beginner or intermediate guitar, and may need some setting up from new to get best results. But say you can sort all this out yourself because you will have read it, so you'll know what you want to put in there. Now we want to add some additional SEO. Obviously the main thing that Amazon are looking for, and Google for that matter, are added value to the page. So it's no good just putting specs and stuff on it. You need to put your own accent on the page, and you can do this initially by putting a couple of extra articles in there. So we can go and find some articles. If I just click on this link here, if I go to the electric guitar, and we've got the history of electric guitars. Okay, I'll take that one. Just copy the title off of there, drop that in there, and I can drop the whole article in there, and again I can drop that into the box. Now obviously these are PLR articles. I'm dropping it direct in here as a demo, but you're best off to rewrite those, obviously, put those in your own words, or at least change them around so that it's a little bit more unique. Let's go back again and see what else we've got here. Electric guitars for beginners. So it's a beginner's guitar, so that's worth looking at that one. I definitely would recommend changing the title on these to something that obviously fits what you're doing, but is a bit more exciting. These tend to be slightly boring titles, and of course they'd be more unique when you've changed the title. Let's copy the rest of that article. Paste it in there. Okay, finally just need to put a contact email address in, and I can click to create the review. And there we go, review has now been created. I can test that review. We should better see exactly what we've got up here. So now you can see what we get. We get a link back from the top. We've got our main title, top of the page. We've got our review, video review. And we've got our thumbs ratings underneath. We've got our ads that go back to the purchase page, including the link for the clicking for full details. We've now got a list of the features and things that we wanted to put in there. It seems I've got duplicated here, but we can go back and change that. And we've got a video transcript and the specifications, which you notice are compressed. We're trying to keep the page not too long, but we still want Google to be able to read it all, so we use the approved Google method to put text into effectively a concertina box. Okay, and similarly the full specifications are loaded down, and we'll have the full specs in there. And then we have the review summary. Again, the thumbs up ones are on the left hand side here, and your pros and cons that you've written in now are listed. Again, more add back to the sales page. And then we've got our articles here, which help with the SEO and the expansion of the value add to the page. Again, links back to the products and a return to the main blog. As I said, if you add this page to the blog, then obviously that return button will be the blog link that you added in previously, and it'll help with the navigation of the blog. Okay, that's pretty much how you create the pages, and from here, of course, you can upload to the cloud, you can download and host it yourself, or add it to your WordPress blog, and you can back it up, etc. Okay, that kind of finishes the how to create a Easy Pro Reviews Azon Edition review page.